Welcome back. I'm Amber Brown, a realtor here in the beautiful Treasure Valley, and today I'm going to be sharing an update on what happened in real estate in our market through the month of January, while also touching on where we're at today in February. And if you've been a buyer sitting on the sidelines waiting to make a purchase, stick around to the end where I'll be sharing the latest updates on current mortgage rates, what the feds have planned for future rates, and whether you should buy now or wait. Okay, let's get into it. Looking specifically at Ada County, in January, there was only 1.7 months supply of inventory. As a reminder, this metric tells us how many months it would take for all of the homes currently active on the market to sell, given the current pace of home sales. A lower number means buyers are dominating the market and there are relatively few sellers, otherwise known as a seller's market, while a higher number means there are more sellers than buyers. At 1.7 months of inventory, we are firmly in a seller's market, and that number is down from the 1.9 months supply that we saw in December. This, of course, is because our overall inventory, or current number of active listings available, continues to dwindle. We are down by 70 homes when compared to last month, and when looking at numbers over the past 2 years, inventory has hit its lowest threshold for single-family homes in 20 months, with resale options slimming by nearly 140 listings year over year. As a reminder, the last time we saw lower numbers was in January of 2021 when we had only 269 homes available. And most of us remember what followed: record high home prices. For comparison, right now we are sitting at 1,035 active listings in Ada County. So what is happening with home prices in 2024? When comparing January numbers to December, we haven't seen huge changes yet. The median price point for all sales was $513,100. Resale saw a minor increase of $500 month over month, while that increase was a little larger when compared to January of 2023. And while new construction also saw growth year over year, they are down about $15,000 from the median sales price we saw in December. While these numbers haven't drastically changed over the last 30 to 60 days, I'm keeping my eye on that inventory number we discussed earlier, the number of pending sales, and the days on market to give us a picture of what we can expect moving forward. And this is where things get a little more exciting. The number of pending sales in January for Ada County leapt to the highest number of new contracts since June of 2023. Month over month, overall, we are up just under 16%, while the resale market in particular has almost 23% more homes in contract. When looking specifically at new builds, the pending sales have trended upward 3 months in a row. So what does this tell us? More pending sales means more buyers have been jumping back into the market, which means buyers who are house hunting right now are going to be experiencing a little more competition, especially given the lower inventory. We also see that evidenced in January's numbers for days on market. With more competition and less inventory, homes are going to sell faster. Overall, for Ada County, a home was taking 53 days to sell, which is down 24% from 70 days a year ago. New construction in particular is showing faster month over month and year over year sales, with new builds selling in 56 days compared with the 88 days we saw in January of 2023. And although we won't have official stats out for February's numbers until next month, given the market conditions, I suspect this number is continuing to decline as competition continues to increase, especially for homes near or under the median price point. We are almost ready to talk about rates, but first let's quickly look at how things are going for Ada County's neighbor, Canyon County. In Canyon County, we saw that the median price point overall had a small change, dipping slightly below $400,000 for the second time in the past 9 months. But things look a little better, specifically in the resale market, where prices increased since December and are also up by 12% year over year. Similar to Ada County, we see an increase in pending sales, a big decrease in days on market, and a further slide into a seller's market with less inventory, therefore a lower month's supply of inventory in January when compared with December. This is due to many of the same factors we discussed for Ada County, and I expect to see a similar trend moving forward into the spring market. Last but not least, here are today's rates as of February 20th. Rates are sitting at 7.29% on average for your typical 30-year fixed conventional loan. These numbers are up slightly from last month, but still a great reprieve from the high of 8.45% we saw in October last year. If you were looking to buy, there are 2 things I want you to keep in mind. First, these are average rates. Rates for you specifically will vary based on many factors, such as your credit score, the type of loan, your down payment, whether or not you plan to buy it down with discount points. It's always the best idea to contact a local lender to give you a quote for your specific situation before you start your home hunt. If you don't have a trusted local lender, send me a message and I will be more than happy to connect you with some of the best in Boise. Second, if you haven't heard, the federal government released its updated projections materials, which shows that 3 rate cuts are expected in 2024, bringing the rate down by 0.75 percentage point by the end of the year. But remember, this is not set in stone. You may recall that at the beginning of 2023, many economists predicted that mortgage rates would gradually decline throughout the year, and we all know how that turned out. That being said, most economists from Fannie Mae to the National Association of Realtors to the Mortgage Banking Association predict gradually declining rates for 2024, maybe even up to a full percent. This leads us to the big question. If you are looking to buy, should you wait for better rates or buy now? Given the current trends we are seeing in our market with increased pending sales, low inventory, and decreasing days on market, I expect the median price point to rise. Although we are seeing the return of some multiple offer scenarios, it is not across the board yet like we saw in 2021. There is still a window of opportunity right now for buyers to get in before the competition grows even further and prices grow higher. But a truly discerning buyer will want to compare what their monthly payment would be now at a higher interest rate and lower purchase price versus what that monthly payment would look like at a lower rate, but what would most likely be a higher purchase price if you are waiting for rates to come down. A good lender can run both of these scenarios for you, and I highly recommend having that conversation sooner rather than later so you can decide what is best for you. The bottom line is that whether you're buying or selling, your situation is unique, and a general market update should be taken with a grain of salt. If you want an accurate market analysis for your home, DM or text me to request a free market evaluation or book a call with me to have a no-pressure conversation about your options. I will always give you the unbiased facts so that you're informed to make the decision that's right for you based on your personal situation. If that would be helpful, you can click the link below and set it up. Otherwise, feel free to check out my other videos and I'll be back next month with an updated report.